on their road to qualification to the Championship Tour last year by the Challenger Series, but it's not enough. It's not what you'd call a keeper result. You can really only afford to have probably 1/9. It's counting in your best scoring rides.
I was about to say, if you're counting a 9th, you want to have a couple of 1s next to it.
Well, getting started early here, Adin Masencamp. That wave spitting as he took off there, and he's just been incredibly on, looking really sharp, fast and powerful on his road through to this point in the competition, but the competitor's sitting right there behind the rock flick.
Yeah, sort of a little bit of a jostle there for that wave, but Adin getting the better of it. Kind of got a little bit stuck on this first turn here. We'll look at the replay, the front-on angle. Kind of like drifts the fins, almost like a grind across the lip. But he's looking really good. I mean, this lip line was beautiful, but only the 2 turns.
You catch on the superbank after a stint, you are completely gassed. And here we go, up and riding, Adin Masencamp. Quick in and out.
Just a 4 on his first wave. That one's not going to... well, let's see if he can get the better of Adin Masencamp on the opening exchange on his way. A lot of speed here. Just a flowing ride at the moment. Hasn't had that real big moment just yet. There's a more aggressive turn as he builds speed again for this run through the inside. And this wave's just running on forever. He's really starting to kick that tail free. And again, just drops into the bowl of this one. Nice little float to finish. Stays on his feet. But right now we're going to see a replay of Imaikalani deVault's opening ride here. 6.33 for this one, Rich.
Yeah, it was a good surf wave. Imai just had this beautiful wall ahead of him, and nothing too out of the box in terms of critical nature of the turn. Nothing super high risk, but just good solid surfing. I like these snaps through the inside where he really started to send some water to the sky all the way through. Gets his final little drifting floater.
You know, while it's about creating a safe passage for boats coming in and out of the Tweed River, Wayne Rabbit Bartholomew sat on the board for the Tweed River Sandpass bypasser as well, as we see Imai here. Oh. Wow, not a lot of room to move. That's exactly what he was after. A big 1-2 combo and really committed surfing.
Yeah, beautiful surfing. Only 2 turns, but all the points are going to come from that last turn. Just so fast and so critical. Really jamming it up in the pocket on the first one, but this turn here, fully releasing the fins, drifts across the lip, and done with such speed.
And now sizing up another medium-sized ride here. Has some speed, and let's see what he can do with it. Throws everything at the first section. That wave was smaller than his previous 2, so he needed to surf out of his skin if he was going to better his scores. Adin Masencamp starts nicely, drawing his board right through that first carve. Now building with a big float. Has a lot of speed to use on this section. Just arrives a little late. The wave doubles up and now reels off on the inside. And there's a nice hit in the pocket. There's the 23-year-old. Rides past Little Marley now, way down the line. This wave starting to bowl out. He does well to get that final turn in. About the finner that Imaikalani did on that second ride. Here's the replay of Adin's ride.
Yeah, great snap to start things off. Now he starts to drive down the line. Big, long projection floater. Back up into the lip. Now he hits that low road. And it goes again. And a series of quick sliding snaps all the way through. Really difficult to surf this wave at this point when it's really cupped out like that and you're driving down the line. To be able to get up and get the maneuvers done, it's really, really hard. Great contrast of styles there as we see the, you can see here, that little bump, and then he goes the low road, then it goes again. Tight, compact little sections, but he does well. You can see the contrast in styles here. Imai a little bit quieter in his upper body. Adin tends to get more expressive.
Yeah, another incredible performance on that ride for Adin, and he's not wasting any time and looking for more. Up again, just something with incredible speed. And let's see what he can do at the end of this ride. I mean, chipping away at this one. A number of turns, wants a big finish, finds a strong snap on the last move. Quick succession, those two rides came. You know, not just the surfing, but also the fitness. And Adin has looked really strong at the start of his rides, but more importantly, when he gets to the end of these long waves after multiple turns, he's still had more to give on that final section.
Yeah, it's a very difficult thing to do, just to keep building as you're surfing down the line here in the lactic.
Yeah, strong performance. You know, capable of bigger numbers, both those competitors. But Imaikalani deVault doing enough to jump on through to the quarterfinals here at the Boost Mobile Gold Coast Pro, presented by GWM. We are going to take a quick break. We've got a battle between two classy goofy footers coming up next. Jacob Wilcox will take on the Floridian Evan Gosselman.